Gorlesque is a new Halloween attraction in downtown Los Angeles. As the name implies, the haunt offers a combination of gore and burlesque. But in a sly joke, the interactive walkthrough begins like a spoof of Scientology. The Weltschmerz Society, whose members extol the virtues of Dr. Weltschmerz's quest for perfection, promise to bestow the benefits of that perfection on new recruits to the program. The philosophical and pseudoscientific trappings of the introduction turn out to be a facade, hiding the Institute's perverse program, which molds its followers into a form of quote-unquote perfection, which resembles a demented cabaret act.
Out of here! Do y'all think you're pretty or something?
Tie, a nice tie.
Gorlesque's approach is more interactive than jump scare, with attendants contemptuously confronting new recruits over their imperfections. On preview night, the 18 and over event was more outrageous than frightening, though sadistic surgery and castration were definitely on the menu. Gorlesque is the brainchild of Pete Metzger and Wes Oakley, who briefly discussed their inspiration and approach with us.
I'm Pete Metzger.
And
Wes Oakley.
So tell us about the inspiration for this very strange and arabesque and grotesque event.
It is very bizarre. We started off doing a charity hunt for our kids' elementary school, and we did it for 5 years. We had so much fun doing it. By the end, it was amazing. We had these amazing sets, amazing visuals, but it was lacking sex appeal because obviously it was for 8-year-olds, and that was totally inappropriate. So we said, let's mix some sex into it and create an amazing haunt that'll give people, immerse people in a very bizarre story, give them a kind of a weird kind of, just a whole different kind of experience. And so we wrote this elaborate story out about the cult and being a member of the Weltschmerz Society, becoming perfect. And if you're not perfect, you don't get to paradise. Well, but the people in the Weltschmerz Society, there's something's a little off about them. So it's not quite perfection once you get through there. So that was part of the fun and part of the inspiration. We just really wanted to mix a lot of sex into with our scares, and so hopefully we've done that.
I think so, but I have to say, the name Gorlesque certainly conveys a big chunk of what's going on in there, but I was very surprised to get here and see that the whole entryway and the introduction and the setup seems like it's Scientology.
Well, okay, sure, you said that, but we'll call it a cult. Let's just call it a cult. So we don't need lawyers calling it. That's the idea. That's what we want to have. Is we're playing up the whole sex appeal, but then we want to give people the bait and switch. So they get here and they're in a room, and suddenly they're like, "Wait a second, am I here for a cult meeting? Am I here for a burlesque show?
I thought I was coming to a haunted house."
Yeah, or it's in a haunted house, and you get here and you don't know, and then that's the idea. It's kind of the old bait and switch. You get here and you think this is it, and then you get through the portal, and suddenly, well, maybe it's not paradise when you go through there. Maybe it's something totally different, and that's kind of part of the fun of it, part of the joy.
So you really want to keep people off guard,
yes.
Off balance?
Keep them off balance as much as we can. Yeah, exactly. That just to keep them guessing, and that's part of the fun of putting a haunt on. Is just to keep you're not sure what you're going to get around the corner.
Right. Now this is clearly not. It's a walkthrough, but it is not a traditional haunted house jump scare. If you were trying to convey to people what they're going to get here, what would you say? Interactivity, is that the word we should use?
Yeah. You know, it's not 100% immersive, fright, thrills, and frolic, for sure. It's not 100% immersive theater, but we're trying to be very immersive in the idea that you're interacting with the characters are interacting with you. It's not just, it's like you're going through the cult meeting. You know, it's not just people jumping out and going boo. It was a little more cerebral, a little more weird, a little more story driven. It's kind of the hopes that we have. Like kind of a through story that kind of goes all the way through, where you start off with the intro video, and at the end you might meet some characters that you saw in the video. You don't know. So.
And I guess people should know you do get to dance with some dancing girls.
Some gorgeous dancing girls. Well, you can't have sex and scares and frights, fills, and fun without gorgeous women, without gorgeous dancing girls. And that's one of the things we're lucky. We have an amazingly talented cast. We got some amazing actors. We're over the moon excited to have them on our team, and they really help immerse people in the story. And also they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous to look at, male and female.
There's a little bit something for everybody.
A little bit something for everybody, exactly.
Okay, so you may have answered my last question with that statement, but we'll try anyway. Okay, so somebody who's jonesed out on this thing, they've seen everything there is for Halloween, they've seen all the other stuff. What's different? Why should they come here? What are they going to get they aren't going to get somewhere else?
They're going to get a little sexier, a lot more sexy with a lot more story, a lot more sexy time, a lot more, the tagline, frights, frills, and frolic. You won't see those in your standard jump out and scare you mazes. These have a lot more, the story's a lot more immersive. The girls tend to be a little hotter than most things. There actually are sexy girls in this one. Help me out. What else we got here? People, surprises. You'll get a lot of surprises.
Yeah, it's really, I don't want to give anything away. If you give it away,
yeah,
you got to see.
But there are some surprises, and there are a couple things that hopefully will push the boundaries of good taste and push the boundaries of have people saying, "What the hell did I just see?" And that's kind of one of the things we're striving for.
It's more than scaring you. It's more about making you awkward, uncomfortable, or turned on.
Yeah.
Or turned on.
Yeah.
So
we're turned off.
in case people have not figured it out yet, you don't bring your kids.
No,
it's 18 and over.
18 and over. We got to draw the line. Yeah, our kids are staying far away from this thing. They don't need to know about any of the stuff that goes on in these hollow halls. So.
Okay, thank you very much.
Cool. Thanks a lot. Hope to see you down here.
Resting.
I'm ready for rest. It's time.
Oh, I guess we'll leave you to it. Bye.